Nessa girl, who was in charge of the girls last night? I think Dineva was in charge of the girls last night. All right, guys, so we finally have our two faves, many people's two faves, finally sit down together for the Queen's Supreme Court last night. Funky Dineva finally sat on the bench last night for the show. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have been anticipating. I knew Funky Dineva was coming. However, I kind of didn't know how I would feel because I'm one who enjoys Funky Dineva on her own. And I like T.S. Madison on her own. Now, how I would like them collectively, I didn't know, because I know that they both had like very different perspectives on things. So I didn't know how it would go. I do know they're friends, but everything finally came to a head last night. Now, I'm going to be honest, I watched it twice because the first time I watched it last night, I was in and out of sleep, and I was trying to watch it on Periscope, and me being in and out of sleep and watching it, I was slightly irritated because I felt like Dineva was taking over. And I also caught it when it was about, I feel like 45 minutes in. It's when I went on Periscope, woke up, went on Periscope. And at that time, they were touching the Monique topic. And Dineva was reading for Pure Filth. And I didn't know the preface of it and what happened prior to. And all I saw was Dineva reading for Filth. And Maddie's response was like, that's her friend. And what y'all can say what y'all want to say. Maddie is biased when it comes to certain people. She's biased about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj can do no wrong. At this point, she's biased on Monique. There's a few that she's biased about. Whitney Houston. You can't say too many things about certain people with her. They're going to be right, period. And that person against whatever she feels is going to be wrong. Just point blank, period. So I didn't know how I was liking it. So I waited till this morning and watched the playback from beginning to end. I will say this. Maddie is a fun-spirited Libra. She loves fun. She likes to be playful. And you have Dineva, who has the very rich white woman approach. And he's very articulate and intelligent. So it's a clash because it was almost like he was so serious that he couldn't have fun. It was like, let your hair down a little bit and have some fun. There was a few moments where they kikied and it was real cute, but I still feel after the second time watching it that Maddie just kind of fell back and let Dineva do Dineva. And the tone just was dark. The tone was just taken down and it wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy watching it. I do love his perspective, Dineva's perspective on things. But just not for this show. Not for Queen's Court, the Queen's Supreme Court, for what it is. There was a point where they got to talking about Angela Rye and that whole situation and Black Lives Matter and folks taking up for black people, and Maddie got like super up in arms about, well, are these people, same black people we're supporting, going to support our black LGBTQ community? And it was like getting ready to go in a whole nother direction because when Maddie starts going, I feel like she doesn't know how to articulate in the same manner. Like, it was, oh God, forgive me, but it's almost like an idiot arguing with someone who's smarter, and it just was bad. I didn't like, oh God, I didn't like it. And then there was subtle shade being thrown like left and right. But sometimes that shade can really be a mother. Like, it wasn't even subtle after certain points. Like, I'm sorry, but me and my girlfriend would have a conversation once them cameras stop rolling. Bitch, you can't, don't clock my tea and don't tell all my stuff like that. Like, was mentioning Maddie's like times when she went to jail and brought that up, and it was just things that Maddie looked a little bit uncomfortable. And certain people, I feel like, now Maddie can read down, don't get me wrong, but she is a Libra and she does not like conflict. She's fun spirited. And there were times when, I'm sorry, she could have been able to read down on Dineva with certain things, but Dineva is none to play with when it comes to reading. That heifer will read down. And I just felt like Maddie couldn't be like as authentic, her authentic self, because it just was so awkward. Like, she would be high-spirited, lively, trying to make jokes and keep it fun, and then Dineva's coming in with a very serious, very intellectual argument to something. And it was just like, it wasn't even a dynamic that I cared for. At the end of the day, I love Dineva on Dineva's platform. And I'm being honest, I'm to the point where I really wish the Queen Supreme Court would go away. However, I don't think it's going away. I think it's going to be mainstream eventually. But I love Maddie when she is just in her element. I miss the old tea times with Maddie, the Lipton tea hours. I miss the cooking shows, which I'm glad she brought back. I love that. I love them cooking shows. That David, that, ooh, that's a fine Lord. David King, baby. I love that because she's able to be fun. And to be her authentic self. I'm just tired of the Queen Supreme Court. I just feel like this is becoming too contrived. It's becoming awkward. I don't like it. So that was my take on it. There was a few moments that were cute. Some of it was cute, but for the most part, I just felt like Maddie stepped back and let Dineva just shine. But I just didn't find it was shining because we there for a good kiki, a good laugh. We want to be entertained sometimes with all the craziness of the world. And while I agree with a lot of Dineva's takes and opinions on things, I just don't feel it's the platform for it. Lighten up. I wanted the mood lightened up, and it didn't do it for me. So you guys tell me your take on it. I love you much. Ciao.